I'm live. Jump scare. We're gonna do. Here's the docket. We're gonna go around my Tomodachi Island. And I'm gonna show off all my Miis and show off what it looks like and do my daily maintenance for Tomodachi. Answer any of their problems, and then depending on how long that takes, maybe we'll do like some dulls. I said earlier in chat tonight, and that might be what I do if this doesn't take forever. We may make a me too, just to have one on, make one on stream, but we will see, and you guys can see like my process for making me's. But let's I have the game open, so let's go through. Is there a way for me to like see all my me's all at once? Residence. So I'm at the hold on, let me shrink. I don't want to do that. I'm so small. I'm all the way down here. Hello, can you hear me? These are my me's, so we'll go through them. So it's me, obviously me, and then gold ship from Uma Musume Pretty Derby. And I have her in an outfit that looks kind of like her casual outfit. We have Pom Pom Purin, kind of speaks for itself. He he is Pom Pom Purin. And then we have Starfire, but specifically I based off of the Teen Titans Go design because I couldn't fully like get the Teen Titans design to work, and the idea of doing the comic design in this game when I first started playing it was like a crazy thing. We'll skip a little bit just so we can get to Raven, which is obviously also from Teen Titans. I don't love this me. Like if I could go back through, I would change some stuff about it. Like, I think the Widow's Peak I would probably make face paint. Because, like, it looks like Raven, like I did the face paint for the gem, but I think, like, she's not... if Starfire is based off of Teen Titans, I think she looks really like Teen Titans Go Starfire. I think that Raven is lacking. Maybe we'll do a facelift, who knows? Let's see. Let's go back. We have Northern Lion, which, if you know anything about me, I like Northern Lion. This is based somewhat on his design from his playthrough. I sort of based it on there. There was like I think I changed like some of the things, like the eyebrows or something, or like the glasses. Also, trying to make everyone's birthdays as accurate as possible. So like, this is Korra. Like, for example, like, not Starfire. I mean, yes, Starfire, that this is her birthday is like the day or the year she debuted in the comics. Northern Lions is his birthday. Mine is my birthday. Luckily, some of these like have like canon birthdays. Like Gold Ship's like birthday is canon. Outside of like the age, which I just set to 18. And then Tropius from Pokemon. His birthday, I believe, is the day that Ruby and Sapphire came out, I think is what I have it set to. For Korra, so from Korra, we also have Asami. There's a couple of characters you'll see where I did a like kind of pairing where like I made one character. I was like, well, I gotta give them this character. So this is Asami. And then this is Korra. And then this was one that I'm still not like super happy with. If I said I would do it probably over, or just not have him on the island because he definitely sticks out. But Harry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb, and this was another pairing of Kobayashi and Toru from Dragon Maid. I actually, funnily enough, I got the maid costume first, and then I was like, who can I make that wears a maid costume? And I was like, oh, well, Toru does, and she's from my favorite anime. So I made them each, and they each I think have canon birthdays. So I just made their age like around the age I thought they would be. And then we have Ban Ban from Garden of Banban. I don't really, between him and Banbalina, I don't really know why I made them. Um, I just don't. I don't really know why I added them. I was just like, it's funny to have like a band character. And then obviously this game came out during like the height of Invincible season 5, and I was like, I want an Invincible character, but sipping my beverage. But all the Invincible characters are like on everybody's island already. Like, I was on Twitter and I was seeing a bunch of like Marks and Omni-Mans and Thrags, and I was like, who can I put on my island that I've seen nobody make? And so I was like, oh, I can make Alan because I like Alan. And I made, originally he had a black eyebrow, but I changed it to be like the darker orange, so it looks more like the shadow, because technically he doesn't have an eyebrow. He just has like the muscle and like bone structure for a brow, like for his one eye, but he doesn't have like hair on it, so it's supposed to indicate like the indent underneath the brow. And then this was a fun one. So I got, as you can tell, his name is Peter Parker. Under the mask, I'll show you what he looks like under the mask. Under the mask, he is based more on the Spider-Verse version, with like the swoopy hair and like the nose and like the kind of like that mouth shape. Because it was like the Peter Parker that I just thought of. But I found the paper bag outfit in the shop like rotation one day, and I was like, that would make a perfect bombastic Bagman. So there are plenty of people out there who have Spider-Man or Peter Parker on their island, but none of them have bombastic Bagman. And you'll see that's a theme as we get like further along, and like I'm running out of ideas for characters because I still don't have all 70 yet. But like as we get closer to like 70, I start running out of ideas, and I'm like putting in random characters. This is kind of the start of that, which is only like 2 pages in, of specifically the bombastic Bagman. And this is my friend of the stream, Tiny Marble. She's in here sometimes. Maybe she'll be in here later. We'll see if she comes along. Obviously gotta have my day one. This is one. The dress is obviously custom. The face paint is her earrings. And then I was really proud of this one. Like, Princess Daisy is obviously like my go-to Mario character if I've ever streamed like Mario Kart or any of the other Mario games since I've played Daisy, Mario Party. But like, there's no perfect hair for her, but I feel like this gets pretty close. Like, obviously hers is a lot more like covering her forehead, as opposed to that one. It kind of goes out. Thank you for the follow, Marcel Cub. And then I made Daisy, so I was like, oh, well, I've got to make Peach. So we have Peach. And my one thing, like my one complaint to myself about it is I kind of gave her like DSLs, which is like kind of in character, but it was a choice, and I still like it because like in a lot of the games she has like that big like upper pink lip. And obviously her dress is custom as well. Hey, thanks for we get to see the Anguirus GIF, the rare Anguirus GIF that we never get to see because no one ever donates bits. But thank you. I should have made Anguirus like sub. I think sub, if you subscribe, you see Mothra. I should have made that Anguirus. I like Anguirus more than Mothra. But right now it's follow is Godzilla, bits are Anguirus, and then Mothra is sub, and then raid is Mechagodzilla, I think. My first bits. I don't think it's my first bits donation, but I don't get a lot of bits. Most of the time when my friends like come in and support me, it's usually like a sub. But right now we're just going through my Tomodachi island so far because I haven't been streaming it. This is... I actually kind of want to do some work on this one because this is my Frankie Stein from Monster High. I think I just need to like shift her eye slightly. It keeps bugging me. There's like a portion, like, do you see that? Where it like kind of goes up and it's kind of squared? I feel like if I just like... did that. I think that looks way better. It's very minor, but... So that's Frankenstein. Her outfit is also custom. That was a pain in the ass, because she's got like 7 different patterns if you look at her. She's got the white up top with the collar. She has a tie. She has fishnet on her arms. And then she has plaid going down her entire dress. And then she has a belt with rhinestones on it with a thunderbolt on it off to the side. And I was just like, I was making it, and I was like, this bitch needs to get easier to make. And you'll see, I do add another Monster High character later. I did not give her a custom dress because I could not be fucked. This is Fred. This is an original creation. He's not from anything. My idea was, if you remember the Quinn me, I was like, a lot of people come in to like the stream, or like my friends when I first interacted with them were like, what is the Fred? Like, where does the Fred come from? Because my username is Quinn A Fred, or Quinnafred. And sometimes people even call me Fred. So I was like, what if I made a Fred that was like evil me? So he obviously has like the reverse colors, like his hair is purple instead of yellow. He has a scar, kind of like, what's his name? It's is it Hogarth from The Simpsons? Bart's like twin brother. And then he's got red eyes. His mouth is literally just the Quinn mouth, but just flipped upside down, so it looks like he has an overbite, or an underbite, I should say. And his clothes are the same, they're just different colors. And the hair part, my favorite part is if you look at his part, the part in his hair is on his, that'll be his, flipping around, it'll be his left, versus if you look at this one, it's on his right. Which technically this is correct, because my hair actually does part this way, but on the Mies it looks better. And then Guy Fieri, this is another, a lot of these you'll realize I got the clothes before I made the me. So like the key component to this one was the fire shirt. I got the fire shirt in my shop, and I was like, well, there's only one person I know who consistently rocks a fire shirt. And then this one, I still haven't given him an outfit. It's just because it would just be all white clothes. But it's Chikawa. That's his official cannonade. I made him non-binary, or them non-binary, because I don't think, does Chikawa have a gender? I don't think they do. Chikawa, gender. Yeah, characters canonically do not have defined genders or ages. And then, yeah, Chikawa and Hachiwara are voiced by a female and male actor, but technically they have no confirmed gender. So that's why they're non-binary. And then this is, if you can guess which character this is the child of, age 0. This is the child of Raven and Starfire. They had a kid. They're the only people that have a kid so far. We have Green Arrow. Another case of finding an item and making it like a character's whole personality, which was I found, you see that, you can kind of see the bow poking out around his left shoulder, or I guess it's his right, but once again with the accurate birthday, and he's got the design from the animated series, the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. Ugh. And then this is like this is the one I don't like. This is my least favorite me, I think, on the island, just because I don't like the person it's based off of. I was coming up with Mies, and I was messing around with stuff, and I made I think it was the kind of circular head with the tan skin. And I was like, that looks a lot like a peanut. And then I was like, I could do the burnt peanut, but I don't care for him. But it's way funnier to do the faithful sheriff. And we still haven't gotten. I need a cowboy hat. That's the one thing I'm missing. But it hasn't been in my shop. So he's 40. He's gay. Just because I know that would make him mad. And then we have Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. This one's kind of self-explanatory. I was really proud of this one. Originally, I had a different bow, but I found one that was more similar to the one, like the one that she has right now. More similar because it has it's like the bigger bow. There's like a smaller one in the game that she originally had. I would change her dress. I probably need to make like a custom one. That's because her dress is technically like a navy, but there is no navy version of that dress that she's wearing. And then there's Plastic Man. This one was just, I was playing around with, I think, the glasses. Because there's pretty, like, detailed glasses in this game where you can change the rim color, and it's got, like, different shades of, like, you can make it, like, darker or, like, more transparent. So, like, hold on, let me show you. Because we're gonna make a me later. But, like, you can do, like, also, funny jump scare. He doesn't have any eyes. Which is lore accurate in the comic and in the show, like that he appears in. His eyes, those are his eyes, are the glasses. They're everything that you see him wearing is his skin, technically. So his clothes, his eyes, like his glasses that's all skin, or I guess like rubber plastic. But yeah, it was just a thing of like. I was trying to think of, because I have a couple of DC characters on my island, obviously, like Raven, Starfire, Green Arrow. But I was like, I don't know, like, who to make. And then I came across that hair, which has, like, the kind of curly Q at the front. And I was like, that's kind of, like, Superman. And I was like, but Superman's kind of a boring character to make in this game, because he's like, the default white guy. So I was like, who is a more interesting character? And it ended up being Plastic Man, and of course his whole outfit is custom. You're gonna notice that when I do like the skin color, it's like always a little off. Like that's a little bit more pale than his actual skin is. Then this is really the moment when you realize I'm running out of things to put on my island. Because like I love Stavros. Like I think he's funny. I've watched him at stand up. I've watched him on podcasts. I saw a tweet that was like, Stavros might be the most like Tomodachi-able guy on the planet, and I was like, that can't be real. And then I went in and made it, and it's like that's him. Like if you've ever seen Stavros, that's him. Like the outfit could be a little bit more accurate if it was like a Hawaiian shirt, but like the kind of scrunched eyes and like the glasses and the mustache. Yeah, the mustache there was actually upside down. Because I liked how it framed his mouth. Because he has a very weird mouth shape in real life, not like in a bad way. But like if you look, the mustache element is actually supposed to be the other way around, with the pointed part being at the top under his nose. But his nose, like that I chose, is already kind of the bulbous one. So I thought it was kind of neat. And then his eyebrows are permanently like in like a ready to laugh state, because that's just how he is. He's also one of the few straight characters on my island. This is the other Monster High character I made, which is Draculora. I saw a bunch of people online who did her entire like hair as like face paint, and like while there's not like a perfect one-to-one, I thought this was pretty close. I just don't have the energy to like painstakingly paint it, because then when she turns her head, she's gonna look fucking crazy. The only face paint here is her little heart on her cheek. And then the fangs, which when she talks, the fangs like are in her mouth, like kind of suspended in the air. And then she's wearing like a magical girl outfit and like ripped tights. And then so I made Kiki, and then I showed it to my friend Marble, and was like, "Look, I made Kiki," and she's like, "Wow, it looks so good. Now you need to make a Gigi." What she meant was make like one of the pets that you can make in the game, but of Gigi. And I was like, that would be funny. Or, because I had just gotten the black cat costume, I could make Gigi the character as me. And so they're friends, Gigi and Kiki. And also, it's always so weird because, like, you look here, the black is so much deeper, like, on this screen for some reason. But if you go to, like if you go to edit face, it's also, I think, that black. Yeah, it's, like, very black. But then if you go back to, like, here, which is what he actually looks like on the island, it's the exact same shade as his outfit. So I don't really know what that's all about. And then speaking of cats, friend of the stream, McCreathen. This is one where I had already thought about putting him on my island, and then I got the fishnets and the item. I keep saying the item shop like it's Fortnite. I got the fishnets, and I was like, well, I gotta make him now. So the ears are face painted. They're just like four, like, because when I showed it to him, he was like, I don't use face paint, which is like, whatever. But it's just literally four shapes. It's 2 triangles for the ears, and then 3 triangles each on each one. And then this is Nano, which this may be a niche reference. I don't know if people know this show now, but it's Nichijou, My Ordinary Life. She's one of the main characters. You can't see it because she's standing forward. But, oh yeah, I didn't use any face paint for her. The big thing, obviously, is a custom shirt, custom skirt. But the thing about that show is she has a big key on the back. She's a wind-up robot. And she does have it in the game. You can't see it because she's standing facing forward. And this is another one that was just kind of like, I was messing around. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of like this character. This is Whitney from Heart Gold Soul Silver from Pokemon. I was making... This was originally going to be Madoka from Madoka Magica. But I couldn't figure out, like, the hair. Because Madoka's hair is very particular. She has, like, 2 twin tails. But they kind of poof out at the ends. Which is kind of what these do. But they're like, kind of up at the... like, just above her ears. So I was trying to make it, but there was no real way to do it unless you used, like, either actual twin tails or you use those, but in pink. And then I made it, like, a dark pink, and I was like, wait a minute. That reminds me of Whitney from Heart Gold Soul Silver. So this is Whitney from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Next one, this is Zane from Ninjago. He's age 100, because I'm pretty sure in canon he is, like, over 100 years old, I want to say, because he's a robot. But I can't remember. And then to go with Nano is her sister / creator, which is Hakase from Nichijou as well. She's in, like, there's no outfit of a lab coat that goes, like, down past her feet, so I had to kind of make do. And then we're getting to the end. This is Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame from Hololive. She's the only VTuber that I have on my island besides, like, Ethan. I want to show a video so you know specifically what I'm referencing. Let me... Well, okay, you can see that. Let me... where is it? Hold on. Pause. Hold on. Can that be heard? Hold on. This is the video that I'm referencing with that me.
The school disco is a classic. I need to get a world made that's like an old school disco.
Do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind coffee. Mm-hmm.
Jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night. Sing with the hula melody.
met the hula hoop with my kiki.
Well, she was selling pineapples, playing ukulele. And when I went to the girl, come on and teach me to sway, she laughed and whispered to me,
Yes, come tonight to the bay.
the lovely beach in the sky, the moon of Kauai, around calypso so wrong, we'll all be singing a song.
I got do push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down into the knees.
Come and dance every night.
I fucking love this video. Like now you can hear her getting like exasperated because the song is long as fuck.
Pineapple grind coffee, to the left, to the right.
Up and down into the knees.
Come and dance every night, sing with the hula melody.
Oh, let's let her do her hit that shit.
And down on the shore, they gathered romance. She showed
Okay, that's enough. That's enough, Liz. But that's what this is referencing. That's why, because like you make Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame for your island, and everyone's like, "Oh, she's Hololive," but that's why she's so small. Is because she's based off of specifically that chibi version with a little colon 3 mouth and with the skeleton outfit on. And then, whoa, it's Kit from Game Universe, which if you've followed my Twitter. There are many tweets of me being like, draw me and Kit from Game Over's married now. Majin Vegeta. Because I wanted a Dragon Ball character and I couldn't think of one. And then I was like, who would be funny? And I didn't want to make Goku. Because the hair for Goku in this game is like, it's almost right if you wanted to do like Super Saiyan. Which is kind of like what Majin Vegeta's got going on. But it's like not quite there. You need like a kind of swoop at the front that there's not like a bang option for. But I was pretty happy with Majin Vegeta. This is Cubchoo. Cubchoo was created. There's a project going on Twitter, which we can look at in a minute, which is like, it's called like Pokemon, I think is what it's called. And it's, the idea is like, they want to make a Pokemon of every, like, basically every Pokemon in the Tomodachi Life character creator. So I've uploaded 2, which we've already seen, which was Tropius and Cubchoo. And then I made, like, this Cubchoo. And I made it, did I make him gay? That was not on purpose. Yeah, and then he's got the bear voice, because obviously. And then we have Bochi, or Hitori Goto, whichever one you want to call her. That's, I believe, her canon birthday, I want to say. Obviously in the show she's a little bit younger, but that's, like, I think she's probably like 17, 18 in the show. But I'm basing it off of her debut. And the only thing that's, actually, her eyes are entirely paint, like face paint, and then the obviously little sprig at the top with like her little 2 cubes is face paint. And then I was like, I have so many lesbian characters or like gay characters on the island. Like I have Starfire and Raven, I have Korra and Asami, I have Kobayashi and Toru, I have Peach and Daisy, I have Frankie Stein and Draculaura. And so I was like, I need a gay duo. What characters can I make a gay duo? And I was like, oh, Bebop and Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles. So we have Bebop, which I'm very happy with how this came. This is kind of my own interpretation of like the 80s Bebop. Realistically, if I was doing closer to it, I would remove, because he doesn't have eyebrows. I would remove the eyebrows. I have to remove the beard. He's pretty close, but like he's kind of what my interpretation looks like. And then of course Rocksteady. Rocksteady's a lot closer to the original show. He's got like the red boots, the tank top. He doesn't have the sash with the grenades on it because they couldn't really make that custom. But for a long time I've been like, these two are gay. And then I was proven right, because as soon as I made Bebop first, And then as soon as I put Rocksteady on the island, the instant I did, Bebop fell in love with him. Like, immediately. And this is my most recent creation. This is Magia Bizer from... what's a show called? Gushing Over Magic Girls. A show that I watched with a friend and was like, this shit is terrible. And we agreed that it was terrible. But every time I get the opportunity to bring it up, I do, because it makes my friend mad. And I was making these, and I was trying to think of who to make. And I was like, oh, I could make a character from that show. And the only one that was like relatively recognizable was her, so I made her, and it's obviously custom dress. That's all the villagers on my island. They're feuding. Why? Beefing with an actual child. Do you have a lot? I'm really bad at introducing them to like other characters. I need a friend. Do you have a friend on the island I can pair you up with? Looking like no. Okay, let's have Tropius then, because Tropius has been on the island for a long time. Okay, let's get Ban in on this to kind of calm him down. Come on, man. Also, I really like how I did Tropius's like bananas on his chin. It's basically it's a beard element, like a goatee element, and then it's a mustache element overlapped over each other. So it looks like it's kind of three-dimensional and like the kind of three prongs. Ugh. I gotta find him a new friend to talk to. Hold on. He's friends with Korra. Let's have him. I've also been trying to get like certain characters to fall in love for forever, and it's just not working. Like Korra and Asami. Asami had a crush on Korra for a long time, and then Korra like did something to make Asami mad, and then they like stopped being like having a crush on each other, and it's like, guys, you both are only on the island for each other. Sorry about before.
I won't forgive you.
Drama. Oh, Nutropius is gonna be sad. I'm sorry, Tropius. You don't deserve that. Even though I don't think you and Chico were like best friends to begin with anyway, but now he's sad. Let's give him some food. By the way, I've never found anyone's favorite food yet. I've only found like really likes, but I've never found a favorite food. Oh, you know, I should make my model bigger. Hold on. There we go. That filled him too much. Oh, come on. Okay, let's go see. We have a bunch of requests. Hold on. Also, I will say, a lot of my prompts are very inappropriate. So just fair warning when they start talking about scissoring or cunnilingus. Oh, I didn't mean to go Northern Lion. It's nice to see you, Northern Lion. Oh, I have a gift for him actually. Once we figure out what's going on with these two. When you're trying to watch Green and your bitch daughter keeps changing the channel to purple. I think the first time I got this, it was the blue. It was literally blue and isn't it blue and red? Like when you're trying, or no, it's blue and orange, right? When you're trying to watch orange, but your bitch wife keeps changing it to blue. Cares a lot for. I don't understand what's with like. I feel like if it's a parent and kid, their relationship shouldn't go down that much. He said Asami's having a dream. What is Asami dreaming about? Korra sheep, Daisy sheep, Perry the platypus sheep. That's not a sheep. Bambolina sheep. I think this gives you the ram costume, but I wish it gave you the monster costume. sheep costume. I thought about making Jay Schlatt and then giving him the sheep costume, but that feels like kind of low hanging fruit. What's Ban Ban up to? He recently fell in love with Banbalina.
I've got some.
He wants a video game. Let's give him an adventure game. That's kind of what the Ban Ban games are. They're more horror games, but they're kind of adventures. They're certainly not puzzles. I heard there was a Siva Gunner rip on Twitter that was like, it was the Mii's giving you a prize music, but it was, I could just pull it up actually. I think I saved it. Hold on. Let me see if I. Oh wait, we were gonna look at. Let's look at this real quick. Window capture properties. Why is? Oh, do I have to like maximize it? Is that why? Properties. There it is. Let me. Hold on, let's scroll all the way up. And this is being updated all the time. Let me look. It's the Poke Me Dex, which is like basically they want to get all of the Pokemon. So they have obviously Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Beedrill, Pikachu. You know, we'll just scroll through. I like this Meowth. Let's see. Alakazam. Also, I like that there's substitutes in between. That Slowpoke is really cute. Magnemite's a fun choice. Oh, Shiny Dugong? Yeah. Gengar. Now, how did he get here? That one's cool with like the 3 heads. Tangela. Like, I like that you can kind of like tell what like kind of what is original. Like, obviously, like the hair. Also, I think that's Flareon. So there's just a Jolteon missing. All the legendary birds. Let's see, Dragonite, Mew. I'll skip some. Let's see, that whole line. I'm surprised there's no Espeon. Also, it's really funny when you see that they uploaded just a photo with their phone. Because you can't share, unfortunately. Fortress. I almost made a Fortress the other day. So, seemingly between now and then, somebody made a Fortress. Because there wasn't one before. Heracross. We're getting almost to mine. Big Gaps. Mudkip. And then Marshtomp. But no Swampert, weirdly enough. Linoon. Wurmple. Lombre. Gardevoir. Skitty, which is cute. I would hope that person has a. We'll have to look and see if they made a Wailord to go with it. There was a Sableye. I think they must have moved it to Mega Evolution. I think it was Mega Sableye. Let's see. Spinda, Flygon. Also, I wonder how this person. Oh, look at that. Who's that handsome devil? Eh? I wonder more like what they do. Oh, I guess they put it in here. Multiple Miis. For when they have like multiple of a single character, and then just put like the first submitted on this sheet, I guess. And then we'll just keep scrolling. We'll scroll until we get to my other one that I made. Wait, I want to see. Oh, Budew, that's cute. I like when they don't load because it means they weren't here. Shiny Lopunny, or it's Mega Lopunny, it looks like. Chingling. I almost made Chimecho. Banette, a shiny. We've found a shiny Lumineon. Mamoswine. Frostlass. Why is Frostlass dressed like my my gold ship? Let's see. I like that Zebstrike. Oh, look, a shiny Woobat. Which is funny because Woobat doesn't have eyes. They made throw but not sock. That's kind of fucked up. Snivy art_JPEG. If you see the stream, make a throw. What are you doing? Why is it only sock? Throw is awesome. Maractus, that's cool. Let's see. Reuniclus. Oh, Emolga. Escavalier. Jellicent. Clink, this one's funny. Let's see. Oh, this is the other one I made, Cubchoo, which we saw earlier. And then I want to look at like I haven't looked at like the alternate forms or anything. With a visually distinct alternate forms including cosplay Pikachu's, major gender differences, conditional transformations that aren't gimmick forms. Cast form. Landorus Therian. Eternal Floette. 100% Zygarde, Oricorio. Minior. Necrozma. Toxtricity. Gimmighoul, Roaming. I think the issue is because we saw earlier that number 99 was labeled as chest form. I think they just meant to make that 999. And then Alolan forms, or regional forms. Galarian Meowth. I'm surprised there's not more. Like, obviously, like those two are pretty popular. Mega evolutions. I assume we're just gonna see like, okay, Ampharos. That's the Sableye I was thinking of. It's shiny Gardevoir. Oh, Absol. I thought it was Meowstic for some reason. I think it's just a blue and the white. And then G-Max forms. Who's making a G-Max form? Okay, nobody. Special Pokemon, Professor Tangrowth, Sandy from the anime. That's funny. That's so niche because that's I think, does Lily have Sandy in the anime? Let's see. Pokemon. So it's substitute Antikaton's hammer. Multiple Miis. Okay, so these are Pokemon that would be like multiple parts usually. Okay, that makes more sense actually. So that still begs my question of like, what about Pokemon that like let's say, so I upload Tropius. If somebody uploads another Tropius, says like 1-to-1 Tropius, does mine get booted or do I stay because I have like seniority? I assume that this was going to be like for doubles of like Miis that already existed, but it doesn't seem that way. But like this is obviously like Doug Trio, Honedge, all of Phalanx. That's kind of funny. But yeah, I wanted to look at that on stream. Let's get back to feeding. Let's give him some pho.
It's no pancreas.
It's no pancreas. What does he think of pho? He liked it. He likes pho. Okay, oh, Bambolina's sleeping. What does Bambolina dream of? Also, I just realized she has a picture of Banban in her room. We got the damn hourglass.
What's up?
Let's give her some food. Let's give you some celery. What do you think of celery? She loves it. She loves celery. I'm trying to think of things that she says in the games. I guess we could make it like when angry. Like, I don't know if you're going to detention will fit. Boo. I think it'll fit actually. You're going to detention. I feel like she says something like that in.
You were going to detention?
It's one of the Ban games. I think it's 2 where you like answer a bunch of her questions, and if you get it wrong, she like freaks out. I think she just goes like, "No, that's wrong," and then like shakes you until you die. Okay, let's go. Let's see who else. Who else? Okay, Spider-Man. If you tell me some dumb shit like I wish there was a bench here, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to say it. He fell in love with Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame like immediately after I added her to the island. He or she was like stuck like hiccuping, and I used one or the other to like save the other, and they both like immediately fell in love.
I want to be sweethearts.
What's up with Fred? Oh, he's hanging out with his best friend, the burnt peanut.
Has anyone ever complimented the shape of your nose? Fred, it makes for a stunning profile.
Oh, you think?
Oh, you would think.
Thinking that your nose is so much nicer.
He doesn't have a nose, man.
But my nose doesn't come off. Anyway, your nose should be the...
This is a funny specific conversation when they don't have noses, or at least he doesn't have a nose. What's Draculaura thinking of? Is she also thinking of
This book is so
of Frankenstein? Also, yeah, because of the face paint, her eye gets kind of messed up. But I always like imagine it's kind of like she has but one eye open for some reason.
I want to be sweet.
Who's left? Okay, oh, ERB has something. We should also take some time to like introduce characters, because I've added so many new characters recently and they just haven't like met anybody. I like your... No, you look great how you are. And then let's go get you... Let's have you meet Rocksteady. Maybe you guys will get along. He's Russian, you're British. I forgot I made his voice so slow. I'm really proud of how Rocksteady came out. He looks just like he did in the cartoon. Oh yeah, and I made the Invincible issue 1 cover as like a book. And then I started Absolute Batman and like gave up. So now there's just something in the store that I've never bought called SSS, which is just like part of the Absolute Batman cover. Oh, there's a night market. Let's open our mystery box. Give me a cowboy hat. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thanks, sir. Be sure.
I wanted a cowboy hat. You're no help. We can also get our daily penance. $200. I'm bad about doing wishes. I need to do more wishes so I can unlock more tours. I have 5 wishes to do. Let's do East Asia tour, and we'll send... I want to send new characters, but I feel like they don't know each other well enough. Maybe we like introduce them to each other and we see like I need... Let's grab Bebop and introduce him to Vegeta. They're both villains. They'll get along.
Pardon me, could I have a moment? My name is Bebop.
Hello there, Bebop. I'm known as Majin Vegeta.
I'm known as Majin Vegeta.
I say check, see, that's not toy man. Text fraud is so dreadful.
Also, I was really proud of how I like color matched the Widow's Peak. Like you can barely tell. And then that's Korra. I want... Oh, Northern Lion. Go talk to her, bud.
Hello there, Northern Lion. I'm known as Kit.
Chat
Yeah, see, he's calling himself an SSS person. I don't know how they know about this book. I've never bought the book from the store or given it to anyone. Okay, hold on. I want to give Northern Lion a gift. I made this. This is a custom thing I made. Oh, it's Brand New Man by Brooks and Dunn. A great album, to say the least. He only kind of likes it. That's messed up. Let's give you some food, Mr. Northern. Also, he's an egg, which for obvious reasons. Have some fried rice, bro.
Yum.
Yum. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Level 5. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. What are the little quirks that we can give him? That is kind of just a bow. Or not even a bow, but a nod. A bow is also funny. The way he stands. Stands proudly is really funny. Okay. Get it, bro. Get it. That one's also kind of funny. Adjusting glasses actually makes sense. Stands while jerking his schmeat. Shyly, hands folded. I think we'll do adjusting glasses. It fits because he's one of my only Miis that actually has glasses that he can adjust.
Oh,
I feel a little different. Okay, let's take Kit and introduce her to. Actually, no. Let's have Whitney. Whitney, you can meet Northern Lion. I think you guys would get along.
Chat, I'm Northern Lion.
You chat. You're Whitney.
Bandolina, good evening.
Hot sauce. Goody.
Baby pomegranate.
I'm gonna borrow you. Let's introduce. I want to introduce you like the newer characters, like Magia Bizer. Let's see how that goes.
Pardon me.
Hey, I'm Manji Advisor.
Pom pom fur and flash. What normal clonny Durgo bring? Don't go have a fucking crazy style prep duetto.
I could see us becoming good friends.
They're so like-minded.
Well,
Let's take who? Oh, these two together is like a recipe for disaster. Bochi. She's playing the guitar. It's what she was born to do.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Manji Advisor.
You're my
Neat meets absolute
I'm
freak. Likely thing for her to ask. We have so many requests. What's up, Rocksteady? Want something greasy? That sounds like you. What's something greasy? I usually default to like this, but like greasy. I think greasy is like something fried. What about like, I mean, buffalo wings are kind of greasy. Those are boiled, not fried. Tempura is greasy. Let's give him tempura and see how he likes it. Yeah! He really liked it. Damn, it's almost enough. Let's give him... Do we have like a cool item? Those are clothes. Really cool... Oh, we can give him a light bulb. Seems like something he would enjoy. Oh, okay, whatever. You like the tempura, but you don't trust my opinion on the light bulb. Whatever, man. Let's have you meet. Let's have you, because we can get you to level up if we have you meet like Cubchew. Describe a dream. Oh yeah, that's my cupcake, by the way. It's a cup on a cake. I was really original. Let's see what Dracula has for us.
I want.
You look great how you are. Let's go. Oh, okay. I guess it's just Tropius being sad. We can make a me. I don't know who we would make. I'm like running out of ideas. Who do I make? Who do I make? I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Add a me from scratch. I'll pull up an image. Hold on. A reference image for the stream. So this is our goal. Our goal is gonna be Drasna from Pokemon X and Y, because she's a baddie. That's why. So we gotta go. I think that's actually not a bad head shape. She's a little more like she's more that, I feel like, because this is too pale, and that's a little not quite there. She's not that. She's more like, she's kind of this, I feel like. And then her head shape. I use this head shape a lot, so I'm trying to avoid it. It's kind of this, like the default head shape. And let's go straight to bangs. So she's got kind of that swoop in the front. Let's see, is there like one? Let me think. Like, it's kind of like this. No, not quite. Like, no. It's not quite that. Maybe it is this. And then we make it like, it's kind of like a dark blue. Kind of like that. And then her hair is like, is my interpretation of that supposed to be that she has like twin tails, or does she have like a braid? What is her, like, I want to see like her, can I see like her back? I think. Can I look up hair? I'm just gonna look up her hair. So if I look at this, there's a Pokemon card I'm looking at. And it's like, it's kind of like, so she has like a normal amount of hair going down her back, and then she also has like two sprigs that come out to the left and the right, it seems like. Which I don't know how we're gonna achieve that. Like, kind of that, but not really. I'm trying to think. It's kind of this. It's kind of this. kind of that. It's kind of this. If there was a way for me to make it like on the sides, it's kind of that too. That's Hatsune Miku. Oh, I'm so torn. Because it's like, it's kind of this. It's kind of this. Like, the more I'm looking at it, it's kind of this. Like, obviously the twin tails in the back are a little longer and a little lower. Can I... Hold on. I want to try... Can I, like, make it look... What if we do, like, black? Hold on. Or, like, gray. Or what if we make the main hair gray with, like, blue highlight? Hold on. And then give it, like a navy highlight. No, it's definitely like main. It's like navy. Like navy is the primary color for sure. And we can give it like a little bit of gray at the tips. No, because that makes her look like that one character from the DLC of Scarlet and Violet, the one that's like related, the one that has the Growlithe. Well, okay, let's look at her eyebrows. Hold on. We got her hair. So now we gotta do her face, which is, they're pretty standard eyebrows, I feel like. It's kind of like a this with like a that. And then we make it the same color as her hair. And then her eyes are where it gets interesting, because they're just kind of, they're closed. It's this, and then that, but I gotta like do some work. Hold on. They're a little more like that, right? And then we would have to give her like that. I don't know. It's kind of that. And then her nose. I think the nose is what always pulls it together. She's got like this kind of like, again, I have to pull up more reference images off the stream. Hold on. Drasna. Her nose in a lot of anime characters is kind of just nothing. Yeah, it's always portrayed as just like a single line. We could probably there's this nose. We could probably get away with this if we just like shrink it and put it there, and then make her like I don't know. Okay, hold on. No, that's the wrong one. I wish there was like a better, like I wish there was these but with no teeth. Cause it just looks hollow. Is it kind of like that? Maybe a little bigger. And then we give her like, obviously her ears. It's funny how young she looks until we have to add like the And then she has these. Is it that? What are my other options? There's these. Can I hold on, can I make these go down far enough? Oh, I totally can. Hold on. And then we go here and we can give these, which is kind of what we're going for. Like that? It's giving Drasna. I'll say that much. And then I don't know if we're not gonna do like the big horns, but we can do. She's got like those. They're like the light pink and green. You know what I'm saying? Like the earrings. So let's go. Let's go like there, and then it's like a little more. It's like a little more. It's actually more red. Going the wrong direction. It's like that. And then we just go like. I could probably make a Tomodachi Island that's just like all Pokemon trainers. That would be fun. And then, it obviously comes off her face a bit, but like, that ain't bad. It looks like Drasna to me. I feel like that's Drasna. We'll make her. She seems like she's well fed, and she's old lady size, so she's like like here. And her name is Drasna.
My name is Drasna.
Okay. She's female. Does Drasna have a birthday? I doubt it. Hold on. Drasna, Pokemon, age. It says mid-50s to early 60s, which we already kind of knew. We'll make her 55. But like... Also, this is a hell of a screenshot right here. Do you have a birthday? I doubt it. Pokemon never gives them birthdays. Let's just use this as a birthday. We'll make it. Oh, I made her 54 by accident. Let's make it 10/12, which is the release date of Pokemon X and Y. Because I don't suspect I'm gonna have to make any other Miis from X and Y.
My name is Drasna. It's nice to meet you. It's May 23rd. My name is Drasna. My name is Drasna. My name is Drasna.
Try to think of how.
My name is Drasna. My name is Drasna. My name is Drasna. My name is Drasna. It's nice to meet. My name is Drasna. My name is Drasna. It's nice to. My name is Drasna. It's nice.
That's about right. Her movement will be slow. She's very polite. I'd put her like here. She's probably more on the flat side because she's older. but she's still a Pokemon trainer. Like, she's in the Elite Four. Serious to chill. She seems like the grandma who you catch in the garage, kind of puffing some of that dragon. You know what I'm saying? And then she's probably on the more quirky side, just because Pokemon's a more quirky world. She seems like I said, she seems like she puffs the Drudagon every now and again, if you know what I'm saying. The Dragalge, the Skrelp. Yeah, it works. We built a house for Drasna. I guess we put her in the next cul-de-sac I've made. Also, I have one of those, like, there was those sheets that came out, like, pre-Tomodachi life, where you could, like, mark them up with, like, what you're putting on your island. I've been using that to keep a record of who I have put on my island.
I'm Drasna. I'm a considerate. I hope we get along well.
I think this is one of my best looking Miis. Can I just say? Hold on. I'm gonna send this to one of my friends and see what they think. I sent it to Ethan. I want, because he's obviously played Pokemon. I want to see what he says. He said pre-good. Is that like the precursor to good? Is it like okay? I'm doing one last thing before we go back to the game, because we gotta make her dress, obviously. Okay, back to the game. We gotta make her dress, which is... Oh, that's the wrong source. Hold on. I just want the Drowsiness source. Thank you. I have too many sources. I need to like go through and clean them up. Okay, so her dress. We don't need to do like the hand things, but we need to do. This is actually one of the easier ones. Like obviously the hardest thing's gonna be the kind of like the dragon teeth on the front. But otherwise, it's pretty easy comparative to what we've had to do. So let's make her a dress. Since we got time on the stream, you guys can watch me make a dress. We'll do. It's like halfway up her sleeve, so I'm gonna say it's long. It's a short sleeve dress, even though realistically it's kind of like khakis. They're not khakis. What's the word I'm looking for? Those pants that girls used to wear all the time that only go like up to like their like just below their knees. You know what I mean? Okay, so we need like a brownish maroon. Keep doing this. I need to click Y. Color picker. We need to be kind of in the reddish purple. And go like... I think that's like a... Like I am comparing it to like the image, like because I'm playing this through OBS. That's like maybe a little darker. That's like exactly there, I think. Maybe a little bit more color. I think that's it. And then we gotta do, it's like just above her waist. I don't know, does this indicate waist? Okay, yeah, that is her waist, okay. So we'll run it there. Fill that up real quick. And then these actually can just be full. Because if you look, there's nothing of note there. And then we gotta do Oh, you know what, actually? I want to keep one of these empty so that I can build the necklace and then move it on. Actually, no. I'll keep the whole thing empty. Because we gotta do... I'm gonna make her a tad smaller and put her like... Can I put her like under me? Hold on. That works. Me and the wife, am I right? Like this, and then change her color to white, and then we want it to be like kind of like this. Put it like there, and then we give her iconic bead, which would be another shape, but a circle this time. Then we do like that. And then we give her one of these. Kind of like that. And then we do this to give it like a point. And then I'm gonna fill. Oh yeah, that looks great on the top. Like you can see here. I would make this a little, I'm gonna make her front one a little longer. We'll do like this. And then the great thing, I always work in what's the word I'm looking for? Symmetry, so I can just flip things around. So now we have that, and then we just need to make the rest of her necklace, which is gonna be... I guess I could have just made one side and then just flipped it, but it's fine. Trust the process. So we gotta make, like, what, probably 2 more beads, maybe? We need that pink back, which we don't have anymore. I wish that you could save colors. Like, it would be like, here's your last used colors, because then, like, when you're making a me, you can be like, oh, this is the color that we used. That's pretty close to what we had. So we'll make a bead. Doesn't have to be perfect, because it's going to get rotated anyway. And we'll bring it around. I think that's it. Yeah. And then we'll do the same thing, but a green one. What the hell is this bead? Okay, there we go. We gotta do like that. Yeah, and then we can fill. Oh, that looks great. I'll be honest. This is coming out great. And then what? It's just we gotta do her belt. It's actually a little above the waist, and it's like a yellowy tan. It's kind of there. It's a little darker. It's like kind of there. And then let's make it like one of these. Is that about where we'd want? Hold on. How do I reset camera? Yeah, that's about it. I would probably make it a little thicker, which is fine. Like we'll do like this. And then it's got like a, it's supposed to look like a mouth. So like we hold on, let's give her the teeth. So we have a guide for, why is it so weird? There we go. Because it's like, yeah, it's like this. And it kind of goes above and below. It's like that. And then there's one like here. And then how many we fit? No, it's like one away. No, that's too close. Freak. It's fine. I could count it, but I'm being lazy. Is that it? Is that symmetrical? What's the 7, 10 versus 9? I'm off by 1. That's fine. I just gotta move it in 1. Yoop. And then we, you know what we can use actually? We'll use the circle tool. We'll make the tongue because it's already gonna have a rounded edge on the end, and it just kind of does it for us. Yeah. We'll keep it like that. We'll give it. It's kind of one. It kind of. This could just be like the angle that we're seeing it, but it is a little thicker on one side. And what we'll even do is, this is a little extra, we will make like a seam line or like a shadow line. Kind of indicate like where the kind of messed up belt begins. It's kind of hard to see it basically anytime anyway, but, and this will be the color of our stripes. Because the rest of it is just filling. We just need to make stripes. She has, they're kind of just across her like whole fit. I don't think anyone's gonna mind if we do it like, I just want to see, because it's probably symmetrical down the middle, which means that she has 1, 2, 3, so she has 5 stripes. It also sucks because these stamps that they give you are not like symmetrical. Just want to see how thick this is. Is that too thick for her stripes? I think it is. I think it is. We need to make it like this. I think that's fine. It's a little thick still, but like these are all kind of chibi versions of them anyway. And then how many? Each of these is 8. So 4, 8. It goes too fast. Hold on. So 4, 8, 6. So it's 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Is this 10 or 8? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's annoying. It's 7. So 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 48 means 48 plus 11 is 59. We have 100 in total, so about every 20 is where we put a stripe. But then we have to count. We'll just do it. We'll just do it every, like, let's just say every 8. We'll just do it. So let's see. That's, how big did I make this? Was it 8? Yeah, it's 8. Okay. So basically one of these plus 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, we're in. I keep wanting to like zoom out with my fingers. I'm used to doing this in bed, but it's so annoying to do it zoomed in. Hold on. So let's see. That's 7, 8, which is here. Didn't mean to do that shit. And so 7, 8. Keep this thing. I wish I could shrink this. Let's see, 7, 8. The way I'm doing this, by the way, is I'm literally just looking at the pixels and affixing my eyes onto one of them and being like, that's the one. That's the one we need to paint. And honestly, if I do mess it up, it's like, oh well. 7, 8. And then actually this will create like a loop on the back. Because that'll be 3. Is this 8? Yeah, it is. And then what we do, since I did make it symmetrical, is we can just go bam, line it back up. The only annoying thing is going to be that tongue part. Oh wait, we can do that. I forgot there was a tool that we had. Yeah, it looks good. And then we'll have to, like, hold on, let's grab. Yeah, that looks great. I'm fretting over nothing. And then we just copy this whole backside. We'll have to like edit out the tongue, but it should, in theory, also you can see it like blinking. So if we spin her around, okay, that's fine. There's thin lines on the outside, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and erase all that. Then we need to bring back the Drasna PNG. Everyone clap now that Drasna is back. We gotta make the color that the stripes are on, which is like a lighter kind of orchid color. It's a little more red. Can I go a little bit more red? Yeah, that's what we want. You might say, Quinn, you should have filled this first. And to that I say, ah. Also, hold on, I need to remove her PNG. It's in the way. I can't see where that stripe ends. Okay, there we go. And then we need to grab this. Because, believe it or not, belts go all the way around. And so do necklaces. What we could do... It's probably just easier if we just make another necklace for the back. If we just grab it and just make country girls make do it. And then grab this. Make the next part of the necklace. Which we're not super, like, this doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's, like, it's only on my island. There's also nobody who's, like, gonna, like, be like, wow, you didn't get her necklace right. Like, Drasna Twitter is not gonna come eat me alive. I think that's right. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, no, it's not it. Shit. Fuck. I should just make one side and flip it. I don't know what I'm doing. There's a bead. And then... And here's a bead. Sure, and then we just copy it. Boop-a-doo-ba-doo-dee-doo. And then now she's got a whole necklace. It's kind of mismatched because there should be a purple bead here technically, but we could start a purple bead on like one side and finish it on the other, but that'd be a lot of work. Do like half a circle for no reason. Oh, the things I do. Let me put it. Now her necklace connects, which is huge. I need to like grab this and just like round it out. I don't know why it looks weird. I think because of these bumps. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. I think that's kind of the fit. Like, let's compare it. Can I see? Let's call it Dresna.
Drasna.
That's pretty darn close. Like, let me... Like, going dress for dress? That's pretty darn close. I think the colors are a little brighter, which is fine. Because we're actually going to see it in, like, lighting. It's got the teeth, it's got the, like, the tongue belt. It goes down to around the same place. Obviously, she doesn't have, like, the wrist things, but I think that's I guess we'll have to see it on her. It's pretty darn good on the mannequin, but whatever, girl. It's the outfit you're fated to wear. Okay, let's... What does she wear for shoes? It's like those weird claw shoes. And then no socks, just anklets. Okay. And then... Hi, Ethan. Welcome in. We're working on Drasna still. You just missed us making the outfit. Yeah, the shoes we're not gonna be able to do, but we can get her like pumps of some kind, and then no socks because she's weird. She's a granola grandma, and we love it. Let's look. Do I have any shoes for her? Strappy pumps. Strappy pumps. There's a lot of jokes to be made there. Let's see. Actually, the sandals are kind of giving old woman. Oh, see, she likes them. That makes sense. And then let's... Oh, wait, I need to go here. Clothing. Try to steal this real quick. I mean, I'd say that's pretty close. Like, if I could get her the anklets, or I could get her the bracelets that she wears, I'd be, like, golden. But I feel like... Ethan, you're here. You've played Pokemon X and Y. That's, like, pretty... I think that's, like, the closest we're gonna get. I'm gonna... Can you... I don't like that she follows my finger. I want to just get a screenshot of her without my finger in it. Oh, wait, she returns back to normal after a second. Okay. I just want this for the thumbnail. Okay, let's go. Let's go introduce her to people on the island. Like me, for example. I'm jerking off. I'm on my laptop.
Met yet, have we?
Nice to meet you, Drasna. I'm Quinn.
That's real. That's something I would say. Let's go. You know, we'll have, since Ethan's here, we'll have her meet Ethan. Where are you? There you are. Oh, he bouncing on it. Oh, he bouncing on it. Oh, he bouncing on it. Oh, he bouncing on it.
Yeah. We haven't met yet, have we?
Why the hell am I
My
here?
name is Drasna.
Hello there, Drasna.
Because you're my favorite fictional character.
Smell that
You're friends with Drasna and with Whitney from Heart Gold Soul Silver.
You crack me up, Drasna.
McCreathen talking to Drasna for Pokemon X and Y, and the burnt peanut shows up.
Double. Pringle checks demand.
They just put anyone on this damn island. What is Zane doing? Zane, you okay? You guys have a lot in common. You both like martial arts.
What's up?
Why is he here? Cause he was easy to make. Why are they flashing each other? I feed my Tomodachi's only processed foods, and the red 40 is like starting to really fuck with their brains. Let's Nano, have you met Princess Peach?
Hello.
Yeah, see, she has the key from the show.
Nice to meet you, Peach. My name is Peach.
Nice to meet you, signed to Peach.
Peach, I'm Nana.
I'm Nano.
Oh, Peach Freckle.
Have I fed Peach? Hold on.
Good seeing you.
Let's give her. Oh yeah, she's one of the only people I have that has unlocked loathes. You know what? You're a royalty. You'd like filet mignon. Yeah, see, I told you. And it's her favorite food. Let's go. Where's Daisy? What's Daisy up to? There she is. Oh yeah, Peach has a crush on Daisy. What the fuck is she doing?
Being stared at like this is a little embarrassing.
Is she giving birth?
Hi. There's someone.
I guess so. Cool conversation, Daisy. Let's give you something to eat. Let's see. Maybe you'd fuck up a Greek. No, wait, hold on. Corn on the cob.
Yum.
Yum! No way.
So.
She loved it more than anything else in the world. What? 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 Why? Why is her favorite food corn on the cob? She's definitely a stands. Like, she stands, like, smugly. Oh, she is kind of a. She's kind of a shaking hips. Restlessly. She's jerking it. She's jerking it. She's getting crazy. Yeah, I'll give her shaking hips. I'll take a shake your booty.
I feel like I'm becoming my true self more and more.
More and more. Okay. Kill him, kill him, kill him. What's Bandolina have for us? Are they making a heart? I've seen this cutscene like a million times. It's a heart. I'm gonna skip this. Tropius is sad because Chikawa was mean to him. We have Cubchoo on the island. What's Cubchoo up to?
My wings.
My room can use it. Sure. Do we have ice? Bathhouse set, antique set, party set, hospital set. Failed out jail. Let's do the antique set. That seems pretty Cub Chew-esque. Yeah, he loves it.
This is exactly the kind of room I wanted to live in.
Let's see. I don't think I've given him food. What do you like? Fried rice?
Yum.
I heard a shrimp fried it. He likes it. Yeah, Ethan, you mentioned it a couple of minutes ago, but I have some pretty crazy lingo on my island. He's watching Marvel. You guys are, I guess you guys aren't friends yet, even though we're friends in real life. Or I guess,
Evening,
I mean,
Marvel.
friends online.
We meet again. When
So first, live up to. Thanks.
You're welcome, Quinn. It's no issue. Is the only person that has like something? Oh no, Gigi needs something.
Goody.
How can I help you, Gigi?
Now, I've been taken. Can we?
Not right now. Oh, I guess I say let's not. My bad. Let's not.
Oh.
Yeah, this is one cul-de-sac. It's got a little heart pond, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do over here. Cause I don't want to repeat the heart pond. I have a little dock over here. They can come shout at the sea. Some houses on the back here. Let's do some wishes. Because we're almost done with the stream, so we got a little bit of time. It's funny, we were like, maybe this will be quick and we'll just do some kind of like Wordle games, and it has not been quick. Okay, let's send someone on a trip. Let's send... Can't really send the new people because they're too new. Let's send... Can I send Nano? Let's send Nano. Maybe she'll bring Hakase? I don't know who her best friend is.
time to pack my...
Oh, she doesn't have a best friend. She's going on her own.
Quite the view from Victoria Harbor in Hong Kong. Stay
Victoria
tuned.
Harbor in Hong Kong. Panda bears?
Sleep, receive, live life like a panda from Sichuan. Say cheese.
She winked.
This spot on Chichu Island is known as Sunrise Peak, but I can't wake up that early.
But I can't wake up that early. The coolest picture ever. Yeah, I'll save him. I thought that she was gonna go to like...
That was
What
a
is that
wonderful trip.
place that they reference in
Thanks so
Nichijou
much
a
for
lot?
letting me take
They go
you.
Salamat
I have a
Pagi.
souvenir for you.
But I think that's from... Is it like Thailand? Salamat Pagi. Is it Salamat Pagi? Am I saying that right? She might already have it as an expression. No, she doesn't. Okay, hold on. Is it Salamat Pagi? Salamat Pagi. It's Indonesian. Yeah. Okay, we'll make that her when greeting. When greeting, she'll say Salamat Pagi, which is technically not her thing to say. Usually the other characters say it, but I only have 2 characters from Nichijou, and neither of them say it. Salamat Pagi.
Salamat Pagi?
There you go. Now I'll introduce her to someone so we can hear her say it.
Selamat pagi.
It's such a me thing to say. True. Oh, it was news? Oh, I probably hit a threshold for like...
We interrupt to bring you an exciting.
Oh, there's a new tour available.
South Asia.
Oh, maybe that would be Indonesia. Okay, let's introduce her to... let's... You know, we'll introduce her to Ethan. We'll see how that
We
goes.
haven't met yet, have we?
Oh, she doesn't say Salamat Pagi?
Hello, I'm known as
I thought she would say her famous line. Guy Fieri hasn't met Ethan yet either.
Hey, nice to meet you.
You guys are really... Are you gonna kiss Guy Fieri right now, Ethan?
Guy Fieri. I'm known as McReed, then.
You guys are all up each other's grill.
Umbrion Watchel Delta. Umbrion Pankatoli. Razin Umbrion Morno.
He's telling you about how he was up all night. Let's... We can introduce... Drazna's only been introduced to like 2 people. We should introduce her to Whitney, considering they're both Pokemon trainers. Whitney.
Whoa. We haven't met yet, have we? My name is Drazna.
I think she looks really good. I think she's one of my best looking Mias. Like, I think the outfit brings it all together. Because it looks just like her outfit does from the game. But, like,
Sparkle, cupcake
that is Drazna. Like, the hair, I think I picked out perfectly. The skin tone. Because, like, I hate to say it, but the way that they drew her, like, her skin, it's like a shade of, like, and this is a bad thing to say, but, like, you can see the way that, like, the color they chose is, like, clearly a stereotypical color to color someone, if that makes sense. Like, it's almost white, but there's definitely something else mixed in there, which is not good. But let's see. I like. I'm imagining a Counter-Strike map, and you're just like going around, and there's like Mia's walking around. It's like, okay, I'm gonna peek this corner. Hold on, I can make this happen. Hold on. Counter-Strike. Hold on, I have a vision. You need to trust me. Like, imagine you gotta go around. It's like it's a knife round. You're flipping your knife. And you stab Zane. You stab Bebop. They're going B. They're going B. This is really fun. I'm just putting the Counter-Strike hands up. And it's like, what's up, Rocksteady? Okay, I'm gonna take the Counter-Strike. That was a fun bit. Remove. I have a tendency to make games other games. There was that one time we made Pokemon into a Virtual Boy game.
You're Rocksteady. I'm Peach. Peach.
She really does sign off with Peach every time. Have you met? You haven't met Goldship yet.
Hey,
I could probably make Goldship her, like, now that I'm better with the actual, like, mechanics of making, like, dresses and stuff, I could probably make her costume from the show. I was just a little intimidated when I started playing on like using the paint, but I think I've gotten a lot better at it. Like, I think my Rocksteady looks really good. Also, why is Tropius all depressed? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's because he's arguing with Chico. I forgot. Where is Chico? Can I get him to? No, he'll have to like on his own be like, I want to make things up with Tropius.
Huh? Do you need?
I want you to meet more people. Let's go have you meet.
Don't go lava fucking Fred. Do wet out. Don't go lava.
You could meet Frankie Stein.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Manji Advisor. Nice to meet you. I'm Frank. So, you
That word comes up a lot because I used it one time because there was a conversation. It was like Spider-Man was like, I want to meet like Alan the Alien. What should we talk about? And I was like, well, what are the two things they have in common? And it's like a great responsibility. And now all the time, the Mii's talk about responsibility. It's better than them talking about like fucking crazy style.
I've been thinking. Do you think?
You great eye you are, Ban Ban. I wouldn't change a thing. You're already my handsome man. Let's give you a croissant.
It's no pancreas.
It is no pancreas. I know. I haven't made you a pancreas yet. And he loves it. He loves the croissant. It's no pizza. But he loves the croissant. Let's introduce Bochi to somebody, because she doesn't get around much. Bochi, you can meet Northern Lion. You guys would be fast friends, I think.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
I tried to make her sound as nervous as possible.
My name is Bochi.
Chat, your Bochi.
Chat, you're Bochi.
Lion.
Get it twisted.
Ogla.
They're all talking about responsibility tonight. There's so many funnier words they could have chosen. And then Zane. Who can I have? Zane hasn't met Perry the Platypus yet.
Pardon me. Could I have a moment? My name is Zane.
There we go. Talking about how much they're into fucking crazy style. Okay, let's see. Is there any other fun pairings? Let's have Kit. Kit hasn't gotten out. I haven't got a chance to like have everybody meet everybody because there's so many of them on the island now. Let's have you meet one of the earlier Mii's. Let's have you meet. I don't want to have you meet Asami because she'll fall in love with you. She falls in love with everybody. Let's have you meet Pom Pom Burnt. A cat and a dog. They'll get along, surely.
Pardon me. Could I have a moment? My name is Kit.
Nice to meet you, Kit. I'm Pompum.
It's also funny that Kit is the only person from Glitch that's on my island because I also like the Amazing Digital Circus,
Like Diet Coke,
but I couldn't be fucked to make like any of them.
Coke Grip and Blue.
Maybe I would make Ragatha, but I feel like I have too many female characters on the island. I want to have like a good ratio. Because like, hold on, let's go to residence and count. So we have, how many do we have? There's what, 12 on every page, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 and then 9. So 3 times 12 is 36 plus 9 is 45. So how many men do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So if it was perfect, if it's 45, then 22 and a half would be male and 22 and a half would be female. We also have Chikawa, who's non-binary. So that makes it 22 and 22. And then, is there anyone else who's non-binary? Oh, Frankie is non-binary. So it's 20, it's now 21 and a half. So we're actually pretty even across the board. Oh, I think Zane is also non-binary, actually. So it's 42. So it's actually, we're exactly on. It's 20, we have 21 men, 21 women, and then 3 non-binary, which is Zane, Chikawa, and Frankie Stein, which some of them are canonically non-binary, and Zane, I think, just would be non-binary because he's a robot. Okay, let's get this last request, and then we'll probably call it. I wanted to play some games. They didn't ask me to play any games today. What's up, Hakase? How can I help you out?
I want some clips.
No, you look great how you are. She... She does love to say Sakamoto! Sakamoto! Maybe I make it like while she's sleeping, she's dreaming of Sakamoto from Nichijou. Sakamoto!
Sakamoto.
Yeah, that'll work. Do 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 do. Actually, I should, before we call it, I'm gonna give her some food. She only likes sweets in the show, so I'm gonna give her, like, but she really likes ice cream. Imagine if this is her favorite food. It'd be perfect. It's not her favorite food, but ice cream is like her favorite in the show. Okay, and then I was gonna bring her to Nano. Sorry. She calls her Nano. She's looking at her. She's pondering her goo right now. Where's Nano? Right here.
Hey, Nano. Hakase? Selamat pagi? Dampari?
Yeah, she said the thing. She bad as hell. Is that Frost? Okay. We're gonna call it for the night. It's nice to be back and streaming. I don't know what we'll do if I stream tomorrow. I gotta think on it. It'll depend on the weather. Today it was nice and cool, so I was able to stream in my stream room, but who knows what the weather's been like. The reason I hadn't streamed in a bit is because of that. Just because my stream room was like 95 degrees for like the past week. I did get a haircut today. I didn't mention it during the stream because we were too busy playing Tomodachi Life, but I got a haircut, so now like I also can wear headphones comfortably, which is also part of it because I wear headphones for my job. It's a whole thing. But I'm gonna call it, and we should be hopefully live tomorrow, assuming things pan out. I want to play more Fortnite maybe, but I'd have to get somebody to play with me. So, Ethan, if you're still here, I'm looking at you. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great night.